Volibear jungle, Lee Sin top, Sylas mid. Almost certainly the way you're lining all of these up. Sylas blind pick mid. Viego is going to be the answer to Sylas in the mid lane. Power of Evil will be the first LCS player allowed to and picking Viego.
Really, really good into melees. I play a bunch of Viego jungle, but also interviewed a bunch of the mid laners.
Is being tracked. They got nothing to worry about. Second plate's almost going down.
And okay. Nice Arcane Shift by Tactical. He's totally safe, and Powered Q puts Lost into 200 again, and Sword Art doesn't do much for healing, so the bot lane pressure, absolutely incredible.
And this is fight. Dragon, though, number 2, will be picked up
out of the turret, so okay, he's the one kind of on the downside here. Divine Sunderer done for Ezreal. Huni pushing topside, gets plate number 1, and is there going to be a backstab, because Rumble's coming in behind him?
Yeah, Alfari's here, but...
Ult's back, flashes away, but they're still going to just land CC. Rumble over the top, going to force him away because here comes the teleport as well. Kick to disengage. They should be safe unless PoE pulls a magic trick out of his hat. And they will
see the roam from Jensen. This is very good play down to the 1 turret tower here. They can either dive Lost or push him out.
4 seconds to get the plate. They're not going to get it. Instead, it's going to be the jump forward. The heal is burned, and the auto. A solo kill, first blood lost. Show him how it's done. But now he's got to run away, and he will get shut down in the end.
Shield allowing him to survive. Team Liquid first position inside the river, though, and that's a stolen Rumble ult.
Couple ults over the top. Flash away from Sword Art. Nocturne ult turns off the lights. The TP coming down as well. Will he find a useful target? Jumps in at the Lee Sin. Of course, pretty tanky, though, overall. Not going to be much. Sword Art hits the back line. Equalizer over the top, locking him down. That's a bunch of damage. 2 for 0 so far to TSM. Looking at the third as Lost jumps in. Can't quite find the kill, but they're still on the chase. It's a 3-0 to start, or a 2-0 to start, I should say, as it's still TL running for the hills, running for their base. They will live. But TSM take the fight. They take the dragon.
And the always coming from Warthog. Flashes.
TP coming in.
Teleport might be a good one here on to PoE. This is looking rough for him.
How fast can he walk? Not easily. This cloud's not going to do anything to really get him away from the vision these guys have. Kick back. Shield bow popped. How good's life still going to be? Not that strong. Jensen finds himself the kill. Good help from Alfari. Jensen.
I mean, you lose your flash for pretty much nothing. He just straight up walked into range of Jensen there, gets his rocket jump interrupted. Now he doesn't have it.
Nocturne over the top, hits Ezreal. Has to burn the flash to get away. Was afraid of being feared off. That is Stride Breaker at work. And now Volibear Santorin flashing to get away as well. But here comes Rel. Sword Art starts it off. Equalizer finally able to be cast. 1 for 1 so far, though, as he's already picked up 1. PoE side is now he is Santorin. That is not actually the best champion to be right now, so ult's right back out. That's now going to be on cooldown. 1 for 1, I do believe.
Yeah, it was interesting because TSM saw Jensen finish his recall there, and so that's why they pounced on it. But Team Liquid turning it around, getting the 1 for 1. Dragon burning quickly, Freak.
Looking to attempt it. No smite available. Easy grab for Spica, making it their 3rd dragon. But the re-engage, is it good? A couple of bits of damage come through from Tactical, but he's been slowed down. That means there's not much more to be had. Are they going to jump the wall? Looks like they're afraid, a little gun shy. Health bar so low on TSM. And they know, right? They're throwing the skill shots over. Is someone coming around?
They're chasing. I mean, Alfari wouldn't be still going if they weren't chasing.
Here we go. They've stolen an ultimate. Rumble over the top does not catch much, but it does make Spica burn the Zonias. Karma puts on the shield, puts on the haste. It's time to run away.
Anything over on the TL side just yet? I want to see an execution or something in there.
Yeah, I think Core tries to go towards the Legendary for it now. The engage top side, big damage onto Huni. Maybe been up more than he can chew. Equalizer pretty much perfect. Nocturne ult stolen and gets him with his own medicine. Re-engage comes across. Jensen burns a W, pops the Zonius, has another W, keels right back up. But the ulti is enough to execute. Now PoE can be on the chase. You thought Viego was toxic? How about when he's Sylas half the time? As it's time to go back in, though. TL flash forward, 1 auto attack. That's enough to shut down Rumble. No more tools left for damage. Centron walking away. Here comes Tristana. Lost on the chase, finds the kill on Tactical. The resets keep going in. They've got a Volibear now as well, and Sword Art is on the chase. He flashes in, flings him back, finds the stun, a double kill for Power of Evil.
And Sword Art had so much confidence with the re-engage after Spica had been pushed.
Nice sidestep there, doesn't get by True Shot Barrage. Blue is attempted, it's wanted, it's claimed. What about the re-engage though? Equalizer, lights out as well, Paranoia. Zonya's gonna immune some of the fear, but not all of it. Easy second stun, no, jumps back, gets attacked, should just live, but the turrets are under fire. Top lane tier 2 is gone.
Going to be losing the other in this position, which may just be a bit too much. They're going in though.
Trying again, they find the stun, very nearly killing off Core JJ, but he lives. The siege then continue though, as it's a 5v4 to push it down. As Zolt not quite spell shielded by Huni. Lights go out. Is there even an engage though? It's going to be tough. Okay, it's the ult away for PoE, but you are taking this fight without Core JJ around. This can be dangerous. They still get the shutdown. They knock down Sword Art, and looks like the re-engage might still happen. Alfari kicks him over the wall. Volibear flash to chase. They find the second kill. Just what TL needed to get themselves back into the game.
Yeah, that flash also kind of doubled for Santorin. He got over to get the kill, also got away from PoE.
And indeed, True Shot Barrage hits him for a bit of damage, so it's time to go for the team fight. 7k health already. Alfari walking up. They got to get in there pronto. 2500 equals over the top. Here comes the team fight. They're going to get off the barrier and take the battle instead. Volibear dives into the backline. Rel catches onto 4, and it's time for the backline to die. TL are running away for their lives. Ult comes in. Huni will not fall. Tactical, though, knocks down Sword Art, but nowhere for Jensen to go. Has to flash and dash, get away, does live. But we are going to be into a 4-on-4 with no smite on Team Liquid. It's a 90-10 at worst, but a damage towards Huni, stays alive. In the back line, Alfari gets a kick, but not much more. Flash to safety, but may have just lost his life. He's running low, burns a stopwatch. How about the re-engage? How good's it gonna look? Gets a shield, still an equalizer, gets some zoning tools. Remember, levels don't matter. Smite is just 900 flat. Here comes the dive yet again. Rel plus Nocturne finds a bit. Huni dived upon, gets killed. Big shield, traded 1-for-1. Both top laners are dead. Hear about the re-engage. Santorin down to 800. Dive in, comes across. Shield pop, the ulti. He's going to die before he lands. Big damage out of Lost, and now suddenly they've got to win a 3v4. Lost jumps so backwards. Health bars are low. Is the fight going to be good enough, though? PoE dropped low. 1k health. There's the dragon, and it's now too late to win the fight anymore. Just using minis for Siege means they will not get the last inhibitor, and the fact that they're afraid of no turret with Baron speaks some volumes towards TSM state.
Yeah, I mean, Lost got chunked to 50% here. Now life stealing up.
Huni dropped fairly low, gets the Sterix popped, ulti comes across, puts it down to 500, does not have a lot of good ways to heal, but he does have TP and a Baron recall to get right back to base. Crucially, only 3 seconds left of the Baron buff.
Man, Tactical is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. He is poking them out constantly, trying to threaten them, but TSM is pushing in. The Nexus towers are under threat. They're looking for this third inhib still.
Jensen's peeling away, they know this, they know they can take that fight. Power of Evil, tanky enough, Nocturne comes in, going for the dive yet again, they find a couple of stuns, that's big damage on the core JJ. How about the re-engage? They're right in front of the rubble of the Nexus, and there we go. Huni's gonna drop for 1, Guardian Angel gonna be popped for a second. A good fight so far. A shutdown comes in for Tactical, and he's staying alive so far. They're looking pretty good on this one, 5v3, but can the disengage work? Core JJ stays alive. Alfari at 50 health, a big shield for Sword Art, but it's time to shut them down. The kills coming through so fast. 1 man left alive.
And they do it! Team Liquid defend their base at the last second here. 1 inhibitor left.
Frozen Heart is done, Guardian Angel is done, Divine Sunder in the inventory, but Elder Dragon is being hit, so can TL win this fight? 6k health. When does the battle begin? Huge set of CC from Sword Art, not anywhere to go. Tactical only has armor, and he burns down to the Rumble. Guardian Angel pop, can he get away though? Santorin barely will live. 1 for 0 so far. Zonya's pop, 2 for 0 so far. PoE can't do enough damage. Sword Art, can he be chased down? Lee Sin Q's gonna land to get the shield though, and they knock down the top laner. Alfari gonna lose as well. 2 kills in for Spica. TSM turn around that fight from their jungle. For a minute, Red Bull Baron for 220. And now we get to see this siege play out. Nocturnal dives in, they find the stun, they force the flash away, and Rel finds two. Frontline dropping soon. Goodbye to Alfari. No, he gets the shield, and he still drops. He still dies. 1-for-0. Tactical finds the chase in for a kill. Jensen needs his Zonias, but he's stunned up. He cannot do anything but be feared and die. And it's time for TSM to siege. Tactical will get attacked. He will almost certainly drop. And yes, that is 1,000 gold shutdown. It goes to Sword Art for claiming the last hit. And the rest of the team is surely to drop. It is Core JJ against the world. TSM worked as hard as they possibly could for it. But they will knock down the Nexus and they will get revenge on Team Liquid.
TSM and the boys of Summer, they open up Summer with a victory over Team Liquid, getting some revenge for themselves after the mid-season showdown, but more critically, one of those very, very hard-fought wins over a top-of-the-table team, moving them up into tying for first with Cloud9.
And I love that they brought out a very different look here right off the bat. Heavy engage, looking for the dive, aggressive options here for TSM to kick it off in Summer. And man, does it feel good to be back!
Yeah!